Hey, it's Ross Baker with Role Playing Public Radio. We are playing riffs, savage riffs. This is Symphony of the End, session 13.
It's so savage.
It's very savage. It is the most savage, in fact.
This bitch is Fred. It's so damn savage.
Yeah. And yeah, the player characters of the Tomorrow Legion in the last session had to fight off the coalition to organize a defense of a village from mercenaries hired as proxies by the evil coalition. And they did. So it turns out there's a whole lot of other stuff going on aside from the whole plot about recruiting muses and saving the world. So anyways, but before we get into the mission for this week, we have the vignettes of Home Life, what you do between missions. So, of course, there's the Ghost MMO if you want to earn some extra credits. At this point, the MMO needs hardware. Tell me how you would scavenge some pre-Rifts hardware. We could sort of role-play that. Of course, Steve has a bit of time to prepare for his cosmic showdown with the god of cooking.
I won the semifinals, so I'm a finalist.
You are a finalist now. So from Rorden Gamzee, the god of cooking, original character Do Not Steal.
He's turned people into actual idiot sandwiches.
Yeah, he has, and it is well within his right to do so. So yeah, does anybody know what they want to do for their vignette? You can just kind of role play and be like, yeah, I'm just hanging out and having good times, or I'm going to earn some extra money, or
to be fair, mine goes in with my latest level up. I need to get some new ink.
Yeah? Oh, yeah, okay.
So I'm going to be hopping a portal to Phase World, I think we said. Mm-hmm. And basically getting a new shield tattooed onto my left hip to where I can reach it. And, since everything is available in Phase World, I think after I get the ink and while I am walking around and recovering a little bit, I might browse the shops and see if I can find ancient Earth hardware tech.
Okay, yeah. The Phase World, I don't remember much about the book, but it's big, interdimensional port where you can buy anything. Lots of galactic sci-fi bullshit going on in there. Scum of hive of scum and villainy, et cetera, but it's also Mobius, all those 70s sci-fi comics when they were cool. Very heavy metal. It's all that.
Including heavy metal.
Yeah, including heavy metal.
Splugworth lives there.
Yeah.
And controls a big part of it.
Well, not all of it.
No, a big part.
A big part. Okay. All right. Calm down, Splugworth.
No, I'm just remembering, also there's Thraxis, the seemingly immortal human magnate, who's like one of the richest people in the universe.
Cool. Nice.
God, why am I remembering this from the Phase World book now?
Yeah. You remember more than I do. You lose. Anyway.
Do I? Do I really?
Yeah.
You can.
So, 44, describe how you shop. Like, what is your strategy for shopping for a deal?
Well, like everybody in Phase World, I start by putting on a cloak and conspicuously skulking around.
Okay. All right.
Dodging the other people who are also conspicuously skulking around.
A lot of cloaked figures, yeah.
And then I go to the first shadowy alleyway I find, and I ask the person, hey, what are you selling? And when he says that he is selling black market symbiotes, I'm going to pass and ask him if he knows which alley I need to go to buy ancient Earth computers.
All right, roll social skills of some kind.
Yeah, let's try persuasion.
Yeah.
But my mental image of Phase World is just a series of alleys. It's like, wait, no, this isn't the right one. You need to go see the guy in the trench coat who will flash you the computer parts like 4 alleys down and then 2 over.
Okay.
That's a 6. So that's going to be 9 plus 2, 11.
Okay. So he points you to Neo Akihabara, which is a sector in Phase World where they have all the great computer shit there, apparently. And the merchant there is a little goblin, a little tech goblin, gremlin type figure. It's Gleeble Gorp's market of unholy tech abominations. And Gleeble Gorp is...
So you're selling Apple products.
Among other things. So yeah, Gleeble Gorp, how much... Do you have any knowledge about explaining technological thing or assessing technology?
Academics?
Yeah. Is there a better skill for that? Is there... I thought there was like a mechanical repair thing. Electronics. Electronics is what we're really looking for.
I do not have that, so can I make a smart roll?
You will have a -2.
Because I assumed that they could have given me a list before I left.
They did. That's how you're able to make it at all. But they give you a list of things, and then you have to look at what Glorp has and his high volume thing.
So that's an 8 and a 5, so 13 minus 2.
Wait, how'd you get an 8?
Roll smart? Or do we just roll d6 and call it good?
Yeah, I think it's untrained. I think there's a penalty for doing untrained. Let me double check.
What is the untrained penalty?
What did you say? You're smart as a D8?
Yes.
Okay. Unskilled him. Just roll a D4 for skill die and a wild die.
Okay.
Give a wild card and subtract 2 from the result. So, yeah.
So I need a foresighter instead.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll try this. I'll probably come home with the exact wrong thing. Well, that's a 6. 7 minus 2 is 5.
Okay. You definitely do get a computer that they mention by name. So the Glorp tells you it is 2,000 credits.
Done.
Okay. And so when you get back, let's see if it is going to be worth 2,000 credits. Roll, or actually, I will roll. It'll be 15. Unfortunately, it is only worth 1,900 credits to the MMO. They will buy it from you for 1,900 credits. So you have a net of loss of 100 credits. Yeah.
But at least they've got hardware to keep it running.
They do.
Which is
so
really
they do.
what I was after.
Yeah. So they say, Glorp, yeah, you need to get on it. Well, now that you know about him, you've found this merchant, you need to get on his good side so he'll give you better deals. So maybe you could work that angle and because this is good hardware. It's just, it's only worth 1,900 to us. But see if you can get some discounts, some bulk discounts or something. Maybe we should send one of our people over with you next time. And
Yeah. So next time, why don't I take George?
George, yeah. Who's George again?
Well, I figured that's not actually his real name. He is another member of the, what exactly is Tom again? Snaggletooth?
Grackletooth.
Grackletooth.
Okay.
So another Grackletooth, but goes by George because we can't pronounce his actual name.
Okay.
Much as I assume that Steve is a moniker that our friend has
Hey, it's for the benefit of my many human friends, which I have a lot. Because humans are awesome.
Humans are awesome. All right. Yeah, very good. Actually, push that down a little further towards the middle, towards a little bit.
Towards Tom?
Yeah.
Ermagerd.
Keep going.
The strange device grows ever closer.
All right, stop. All right.
There we go.
All right. So let's see here. Great. Yeah. So that's you've opened up a quest line. So you can escort George next time. And
Fuck. I just set up our own escort mission, didn't I?
Yep. So Cranberry Bog Hexer. What does Cranberry Bog Hexer do in his off time?
Oh my gosh. Well, let's see here. Yeah, he's making a phone call to his mother, but phone call in a wizardly way. So I've made a ridiculously huge swirling portal before me, through which I gaze one of my mothers.
Yeah. Do we ever name your mothers?
We did. They were two different kinds of berry.
Yeah, weren't they?
Yeah.
I
Cranberry.
believe blueberry was one of them.
All right.
I forget what the other one was.
Well, yeah, Blueberry answers.
Yeah, blueberry answer.
Cranberry, my little bog child.
Mother, be quiet and listen to my woes.
Oh, you. Always with the woes.
You're the one that put them within me. You give me all sorts of anxiety and past trauma.
We were only trying to make sure you would survive in this grim thinking man's world.
Yes, I know. We all did our best. Anyways, speaking of doing our best, I did my best a few days ago when I callously tossed aside my friend.
What?
Yes. It's though as if he were merely a tool to be used.
You mean Stetson?
Stetson, my lovely, lovely Stetson.
Why would you do that?
Well, I really wanted to win.
Did you win?
Well, I suppose, but so I sold him to a demon so I could go. He would not be there anymore.
That sounds kind of not great.
Yes, but you see, I brought us closer to having saved the universe.
Oh,
And in a sense, the sacrifice was not in vain or even vainful.
okay.
But it totally sucks.
Yeah.
I miss my birdie.
Aw. Well, you should look for him and try and win him back.
I was hoping you could promise some advice for such a reunion.
Well, okay, so you explain, the context of how that. She says, well, there's either you could summon the demon and try and bargain for him back, or you could attempt to destroy the demon, thus freeing Stetson.
Yeah, so that would be like, you give me the over and under in that one. I mean, like, how likely am I to destroy a demon?
Well, I mean,
Have you destroyed a demon?
Oh, sure.
Well, give me your best demon-destroying tactics, mother, please.
Well, it helps to have allies who are good at killing demons.
Right, okay.
Yeah,
so
I know some true Atlantean demon hunters.
Yeah, so, I did work on my charisma score, I understand. So.
Well, I mean, the best thing is to find his true name. That's actually would give you power over him.
Okay, oh, yes, obviously, yes. True names.
Yes. Now, there's many methods of occult research that would help you do this. One, you could journey into hell and find the Library of the Damned, where all true names are recorded, but it is zealously guarded by, by demons, my son. I hope that's not too much of a surprise.
No.
But if you are cunning and brave, you can find the true name there. Else, you can research the demon, his previous victims. See, the demons leave a bit of their true name at every crime they commit in the material plane. So if you research his many crimes, this demon, you can eventually piece it together.
Let's see here. Field trip to hell? I'm liking this already. Let's get out of Branson.
Well, that sounds like the kind of thing that some might call a side quest, in which you bring your adventuring companions with you. It's not really a solo thing. It's hell. It's pretty difficult down there.
Oh, I'm sure they'll get along fine. Once I'm on the ground, I'll pick up the language
Oh,
in
it's
like
easier.
30 minutes.
It's like what? It's easy to get to hell.
Oh, no. That's not how you get to the hell at all.
We're not playing Persona.
Well, you should start preparing. Start researching the geography of hell and learning your hell runes so you can open a portal to hell.
In your hell tunes.
In your hell tunes, yes.
I know just how to do so, and I Google it. And the information's there.
Yeah.
I'm
give me
saying
a cult check.
I mean, Google's sentient now in the future, isn't it?
No, Google's destroyed.
That's what it wants the world to think.
Okay. There we go. It calls itself Archie now.
2.
Okay, well, you get distracted thinking about Stetson or something. Yeah.
Yeah. No, before I know it, I'm looking at Metallica t-shirts. How do I always get here?
So
There is a very distinct rabbit hole. We just need to find where you went left and then go right instead.
Right into the t-shirt shop.
Yes. Yes. So, yeah, that's kind of the problem. You have to think about this and think about what you want to do. So, in terms of that, you can keep preparing for your hell journey as a side quest, and we'll do a session based on that, because that sounds fun, actually.
Dito Dorito.
Yeah. I was planning to do a session called Stetson's Revenge anyways. Yeah, that's my special notes for it. So yeah, we can just have it all Doom flavored. So yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, okay, so you start working on that. Meanwhile, Steve.
Is there like an actual missile archive, not the one that strangely just appeared at the bottom of the basement of the castle at one time and then vanished promptly?
What kind of room?
Like an archive of like esoteric knowledge and mystical things.
Mm-hmm.
I need to I realize if I'm going to cook against the god of cookery, I should know about the god of cookery.
Yeah.
I should read like if he has a tome of his own.
Yeah, give me an occult check.
Well, I'm going to I should probably ask someone that knows what the hell they're doing about
All right,
that.
give me a persuade check to convince somebody to do that for you.
Would you help me out?
Okay.
He's researching hell.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Too busy for your bullshit.
It's like, oh, you're researching hell? That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Hell such a...
It looks like he's in a t-shirt shop. Hell research!
Yeah, with a 2, yeah.
All right, that is a 5.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you are an officer, technically. You can order people to do it for you.
Well, I'm like, no, this has nothing to do within my...
You technically
capacity.
can do it, but you need the persuade check to actually convince
and I'm not doing it like, no, this is not in the purview of the Tomorrow Legion. So I'm not going to...
Okay. Well, in that case, yeah, who are you asking? What kind of NPC friend would you ask? Or what kind of... Someone outside of the group. Someone not a player character.
I know.
Who?
I know, just the Pizza Wizard.
Oh, the pizza.
You can't do food magic
That's
and not know
true,
the god
yeah.
of cookery.
Hey, it's a Steve. How are you doing? It's me, the pizza wizard.
I love walking in here. The smells are just
It's like a
intoxicating.
pizza, yeah.
Like, look, I got kind of big news.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a finalist in the Face World, Cooking Championship.
Hey, congratulations!
But my final opponent is the god of cookery.
Oh, well, you'll be very proud to lose against him. Just don't embarrass yourself.
Well, see, here's the thing here, and I work with me on this. I'm gonna try to win.
Well, they all say that.
I know, but I'm actually gonna really try.
They all say that too.
Well, see, I realize that I know nothing about the god of cookery. I think if I intend to actually even grace the stage with him,
Yeah.
I need to know more about him. Is there any way, could you help me, find out about him?
Sure. So the pizza wizard tells you in a very long-winded dialogue as he's making
In a great
pizza.
accent that you don't have to do all the time.
Yeah, thank God. Yeah.
Yeah, your Charles Martinet took a hit on the head accent.
Yeah. Hey, it's a me, the pizza wizard.
I give it up. I don't have to pay.
That's about all I can do. Oh,
Ciao Bella.
it's a speech. Yeah. Original character do not steal. So yeah, the pizza wizard tells you the problem with facing the god of cooking is that as a mortal, you simply cannot do what a god can do. A god simply is the one who made the rules of what is good cooking, what is perfect cooking, what is godly cooking. He cannot not make a godly dish, a divine dish that is the pure essence of cooking, of the most. Every single dish he makes is the platonic ideal of that dish because he made it. So the only way you can defeat that,
Become temporarily divine?
yes. And then
is that
as you get to that revelation, you see from the back hallway leading to the bathrooms, you see a little child peering over with a yellow suit, and he's like,
oh Christ. For a brief second, I think about sticking my head in the pizza oven.
no,
that's not going to help me win.
okay. So yeah, you have to defeat the divine, which is something mortals typically either can't do, or if they do that, they pay a Promethean price. So yeah, hubris.
Do you remember that one girl who was a really, really great weaver and managed to beat Athena in a contest?
No.
Arachne, her name was.
Never heard of her. Did she win?
Oh, she did.
No, good for her.
And for that, she was cursed to weave forevermore with her 8 legs.
No, that's not.
And thus the spider was created.
No, humans don't have 8 legs. I know
That's
that much.
correct. They don't.
I don't follow.
She was cursed to become a spider.
Whoever just said that, thank you. Okay. Whoever that was.
Is a customer.
Thank you, sir.
Come now, the fantasy of transforming into an animal isn't foreign to you.
I don't No, an animal I could handle, but a helpless human child. It's so much.
So you have to think about how you define success. One, you have to figure out a way to overrule divine might.
I'm thinking this
skill.
could go 2 ways.
Yeah.
One, I find a way to, even temporarily, become divine to defeat him, or I go in like Rocky, I don't have any illusions of winning. I just want to go the distance.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I got 2 choices here,
You do.
and which one did my grandmother chew me out the least for?
I like that's your motivation.
Well, I'm pretty sure if I became divine, my grandma oh look, he decided to become a god of something like cooking, not a god of war or battle, but no, food.
Well, that's the thing. You could fucking ratatouille her. You could fucking make a dish so perfect she would totally rethink of what she thought of you. If you were
But then she wouldn't be my grandmother anymore.
Oh, but she would because you're a god, and you just define. You get to make the rules. You get to call the shots as a god.
Yeah, but do I want to?
Well, that's a valid question. So
Just temporarily remove her power to will and then give it right back.
yeah.
So easy.
Yes, but I could become a spider then.
It'll probably not be a spider. They already did that. They don't tend to repeat themselves.
Yeah,
It'll be-
spiders are passe now.
Yeah.
Athena did it already.
Like, I'm going to turn to, some intelligent magical spider. Like, I'm sorry, you're passe now.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
Like,
Potato bugs are in. That's the new hotness.
Oh, yeah. Potatoes right in the name.
like, all right, just fist bump the spiders.
Okay. Yeah, so if you want to go either route, there are ways to do that. Either route you would the divine route, you would have to become some kind of god, which is actually easier than you might think. It's not easy, but it's possible. And if you want to just go the distance, let's just train as hard as you possibly can. Go into the most extreme Dragon Ball Z training routine you can imagine.
Essentially, go the distance.
Yeah.
Basically, probably lose by decision, but go the distance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or become a god.
Yeah.
Like, that is a conundrum.
Yeah.
Like, then look at every time probably out of the corner of my eye, I keep seeing the damn kid just.
Oh, he's playing Breakout in the corner. Maybe a little arcade machine.
Like, even though he's playing the game, I know he's also looking directly at me.
His head rotated like an owl. Yeah.
Like, actually, that makes me feel better. Like, oh, thank God it's an unnatural kid. Okay, we're good.
Oh, he's wearing a little yellow suit. Yeah, he's clearly from Carcosa.
Like, look at him from his little yellow dark realm.
Yeah.
He's so cute. I just
cute.
want to tear his head off.
So, yeah, you have some options. So, yeah, you can think about it, and we can...
So in the meantime, I'm like, to show my appreciation to kids, I'm going to have a big candy cook-off for all the kids.
Sure. All right.
Let's do that.
Okay. What's a candy cook-off?
Basically, it's like just make a bunch of stuff for kids, like cookies, candy, brownies. That kind of
Okay.
thing.
All right.
Like candy making by itself, there is a lot that goes under just that aegis.
All right.
Like rock candies, ribbon candies.
Okay. Yeah, you have a
all the
nice fun
different
day.
kinds of hard candies.
Because
Roll cooking. See how good your food is.
okay,
And if
I
you
wasn't
fail,
going.
you make the kids sick.
If you crit fail, you make them cry, which is worse.
Oh, they go to the hospital.
9.
Okay. All right. Fine.
Yeah, D10 of cooking, biatch.
It's good, I guess. You get a ray. Yeah. All right. So all of you get the call to head to the briefing room. There's another mission. Weirdly enough,
just come in like, would you become a god if you could?
Why?
No reason. Totally no reason. Just a completely random question.
That's a lot of responsibility, Steve. I'm not even an officer yet.
Not yet. I believe in you.
I mean, what would I do with that kind of authority?
Well, I mean, I guess it would have
I mean,
to be.
if you're a god, you can shape reality in some way, some minute way.
Well, I guess the question: what would you be a god of?
That's another question.
The god of having run out of skin the tattoo on.
I've still got plenty.
Okay.
He's got lots of canvas left.
The inside of his ass cheeks. It's fine. Yeah.
Inside of his nostrils.
Yeah.
There, I've got all of this forearm. I've got plenty of leg. Like I've got leg for weeks, not just days. Weeks.
I know. Seen them
In between the toes. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Seen them. They're lovely.
Yeah.
And then I've got these abs you could grate cheese on.
There. Yeah, it's true.
Like, what about these abs?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Actually, Grackle teeth don't really have abs. They don't really.
No, it's
Yeah. Musculature is different. Anyway, yeah, Ragnar Thunder Axe. All right, can we get to the actual mission now? Is you're all talking about this?
like, oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I know you've been on a roll lately, but there is
You don't want us to keep flexing?
no, I do not. So the orchestra, the secret military base where all the muses came from, the pre-riffs it's gone out of control. It's replicating. It's infinitely not infinite, but it's very big. Anyway, we've scattered out more since you helped secure a entry in there. And we have a mission to sabotage the coalition there.
Oh, sweet. We like doing that.
There is a location in this facility where if you blow up a wall, there's a retaining wall in a reservoir of toxic waste.
I've seen this movie before.
If you blow up that wall, it will pour down onto the coalition beachhead and making them, and they'll have to start over. They'll lose all their equipment. Probably, you imagine some of them may get killed, but they'll definitely be fucked. So you have to get there and blow up that wall. So their base is destroyed.
So Operation Coalition Fuckler.
Yeah. The problem is that the route is from where we can, the entry point we can get you in at is, it's a long ways.
Like, how long?
Well, the geography is kind of variable because of the unstable dimensional fuckiness of this place. So,
Come on, reality, get it together.
yeah.
Very professional.
Yeah.
The
The fuckiness of it.
the fuckiness.
It's just, I mean, yeah, that's all how we've had a lot of nervous breakdowns among the scientists working this place. They are extremely stressed out about
Yeah,
this.
the fucking quotients are through the roof.
Oh yeah, no, clearly it's not great. So we don't know exactly. We can give you a tracking device that'll keep you on target heading towards it, but we can't give you an exact map to the place.
Well, it sounds like we're going to have a fun hike either way.
Yes. So yeah, get to the rift. It's time to.
Like, I was like, yeah, this isn't my first.
Oh yeah, here's the satchel charges. The wall. Which of you is best at demolitions?
Is that his actual skill? It's not.
Okay.
What skill would you say it was?
I would say battle would work. I
I have a D6
All right, yeah.
now.
Yeah. There
That's
you
what I
go.
leveled up at.
Yay! You did it. Good job.
I finally decided to learn some officer stuff.
You should. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So you have the satchel charge.
Okay.
Yeah. So you teleport in, and those of you with mystic senses can give me, or occult can give me a cult check. So everybody but Tom. Everybody but Steve.
I am not magical.
7.
Come on, magical man.
That is a 5.
All right. Both of you get there. And as you walk through the dimensional portal into the orchestra, which again, underground military base, pre-risk technology, but has been abandoned and then replicated multiple times over. So think, like Black Mesa type hallways, with errant gunfire, fires.
Lots of corridors.
Lots of corridors. But anyways, as you get there, both of you feel a chill, and you sense the malignant energy of a demonic magic in the vicinity, which to you two indicates that by entering this place, you've triggered some sort of demonic spell, and you don't know exactly what it does, but clearly some demon was waiting for you. You are not being attacked right now. There's nothing in the hallway. You know which way to go approximately, but that's something to keep in mind. But all three of you, is there a navigation skill?
No.
Okay.
Survival?
Survival would work, or some sort of. Basically, you get to 3 paths that look like they will go in the right direction. So, a brave leader, what skill would you use to analyze which path is what would the pros and cons of each of these 3 paths?
Would battle work?
No, you're not fighting right now.
So I would say, I have something in survival. So
Yeah. All right, give me that.
4.
All right. So there's 3 sections of 3 avenues for you to try out. One seems to be a lot of tight corridors, and one of them seems to be the exact opposite, like 1% at a time. That's how tight the corridors are. It seems kind of like shadowy in there, like not as much lighting. You can't really make it out. You do see some signs of like recent trash, like a little recent campfire. Seems people are in this area, through the narrows, we'll call them. Then there's the exact opposite, the wide, like a huge corridor, extremely wide, like vehicles could pass through here.
Or giant monsters.
There's also lots of conveyor belts overhead with moving red barrels from one little corridor to like overhead, like one little tunnel to another.
Like, do they just manufacture explosions here?
And then there's one that's about like standard corridor size. So like right in the middle, and you can see there is a yellow tape on the floor, like a line of yellow tape leading forward. And then there is a graffiti mark saying, "Stay on the yellow path."
So, we got 3 choices. Mm-hmm. All of them seem terrible.
Right.
So, what kind of, I'm here, what's your input here? What's your opinion?
I feel like we should walk on through the electric avenue, pointing in the middle one. Stay right on the yellow.
And you're so sure you sang it.
Well, yeah, everybody's heard the song, right?
Maybe. It's like, do I know the band? Do I know the band?
Theoretically? Look, there's a reason why I'm now the officer here.
Yes, I know. It's my decision, but I want to make sure I get all your information. As I've been told, that's what officers do.
Fair. Which one are you feeling, Steve? Do you want to see how tight we can fight in? Do you want to try the tight quarters and just ease our way through? Or do we want to go through the wide path with all of the explosions?
Your tone says that this is innuendo. Am I right?
There's always innuendo.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out human emotion too, and I love it.
Like
Innuendo, my innuendo.
So, Cranberry, we have 3 choices. Which one are you feeling? Does your magical sense tell you anything? It's the one thing I don't have.
Okay. Let me roll my occult and fish for some help from the game master. A 7 was rolled.
What are you trying to figure out?
Let's see here. Obviously, okay, so I am aware of a demonic presence. Do I detect it being... Is it stronger in any one particular direction?
Not that you can tell.
Then I propose we take the wide vehicle hallway. That way we, it's plenty of room. We won't bump into each other.
We're going to go down the middle way. The way I figure it...
The yellow path?
Yeah, it's yep, and this big wide one here means we have plenty of room, but so does giant things that could stand in our way.
Mm-hmm.
How many of those do we run into?
Well, there's always a first time for everything. This is going to be the time when we suddenly encounter a gigantic monster in the big hallway.
Well, then we'll have something to write in your journals about, your diary.
I don't keep a diary.
Perhaps you should.
You want to spend a penny?
Be good for your mental health.
Does somebody want to spend a penny for a story benefit?
I will.
Environmental storytelling. As you're talking, you look around, you see a little audio recorder on a crate. You grab and start playing. It's like Diary 18. I'm looking for the rest of my party. One of them strayed from the yellow path, and I heard screams coming from there. I think they're lost. But it's okay, because I think I found this med pack up ahead, and it'll heal my gut shot wound, and then I'll hide my special unique variant shotgun here and with the safe code 69420. So, yeah.
Right. He was very forthcoming with all that information.
Yeah. There's a lot of little environmental storytelling bits around here.
By the way, I like to say, this may be the first session I've been in this game I didn't spend a penny in the vignette scene.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up my little basket with my pet armadillo in it from that one, tie my hair into pigtails, and I'm going to say, okay, so which one of you is going to put on the tin suit and which one of you is going to put on the straw suit as we skip our way down this yellow taped road?
Is this something? I don't know what he's saying.
I don't either. It's a kind of magic I can't quite wrap my head around either.
All right, let's go down the middle road. Stay on the yellow path.
So you start walking the yellow tape road.
Made my sneakers red.
It's a long, winding path. It is lit with bright fluorescent lights that hum overhead. And the odd thing is that there are a lot of side corridors leading off to other areas. And
I immediately peel off and go down the very first one I see.
No.
No, we grab him.
All right, they grab you immediately.
Rats. Okay.
Yeah.
He's like, stay on the path.
Someone has a plan, I guess. Fine.
Yeah. So you all...
Because I want you to know I'd come after and rescue you, and it could and I don't want to leave him alone.
So the 3 of you...
Okay, Dad.
Well, yes, technically I am. I'm the CO, and yeah, that makes me the father of this little group right now.
Yes, it makes you Daddy.
That's right. Listen to Daddy.
Listen to Daddy.
Listen to Daddy.
Daddy wants you to stay in here, away from the fedora.
Is this place affecting? Is this a magic effect this place has that I can't feel?
Apparently. I had no idea.
I'm going to have to keep it watching both of you.
So all 3 of you can roll, is it notice or awareness?
Notice.
Roll a notice.
Let's notice things together.
7.
5.
All right, all of you notice that there is a blur of movement or something from the shadows of the side corridors that seems to be following you in parallel.
You all see that?
Let's double back and see if it follows us still.
Nope. No. Stay on the yellow. We've got one rule for this place.
Okay, seriously, is there are you going through something right now that you want to rush off? I'm worried.
I'm worried about quite a bit too.
Oh, you can talk about it.
I could.
I'm here to listen.
But I enjoy being emotionally constipated.
That sounds...
Where do you think I get my power from?
Oh.
I thought it was magic.
So it's you know, we work on Kegels a lot, we wizards.
But I'll have to take your word for it. You're the only one I know.
So as you're having that argument, you...
It's not an argument, Ross. It's a concerned discussion.
It's okay, whatever you call it. Cranberry, you look at one of the side corridors, which you swear a second ago was just a shadowy corridor like all the others. Mm. But now it has a white wall at the end of it with a black dot in the center. Mm. Yeah.
Am I drawn helplessly to it?
Well, I mean, it just wasn't there a moment ago.
Hey. Gentlemen, behold. A building that can change its shape.
Like, ooh, we've never seen that before.
See? That's why we stay on the yellow line.
So you're looking at it and pointing it out, and that's when it blinks, it's not a wall, it's an eye. And
how terrifying.
And all of you hear a sound coming out of one of the side corridors up ahead, like something scraping along the walls, getting closer. Like
coming in closer, we'll make you dead. I want you to know that.
So what you see coming like from the side corridor up ahead, you're looking straight ahead, and you start seeing this little it looks like a finger, but it's about as wide as your torso.
A human finger?
Like human shaped, but not human sized for sure. And it just goes like
nope, not happening. Sorry.
All of you feel this rumbling sound, and it's feels for a moment like a train, and then you realize it's giggling. Everyone make a spirit check.
Ooh, there we go.
You do get your wall back, yeah.
9.
6. Or it's going to be a 16.
Okay.
So that's an 11 for me.
Okay.
9.
9. All right. So none of you are scared, or at least you're,
Please, I was a human child a while ago. You think this bothers me?
The eye disappears into the darkness, and you hear a shuffling sound. And then something blurs at the end of the corridor that you're staring down of. And you just kind of see like the corridor goes on further, but there are these white things along the bottom.
White things.
Yeah, like little white, like bollards or something, like just rows of them. And that's when you hear the sound of wind. And what are you going to do?
Going from that way?
Yeah.
I'm going to pull my sword off of my chest.
Okay.
And I'm going to stab it into the ground.
Well, it's at the end. That's at the end of the side corridor, which goes off the yellow tape. So you'd have to run like 50 feet to even get to it first.
Yeah, I'm not stabbing it. I'm stabbing the ground, Ross.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
And then I'm going to hold on to the sword as the thing sucks or blows, whichever that is, because I recognize giant.
It's whatever Mega. It's whatever.
All right. So that's what you're doing. So that's what 44 is doing. Cranberry, what are you going to do?
We'll see what Mega Maid's going to do here.
I just can't keep shrinking, man.
Sure you can.
I mean, I can't.
Maybe you could shrink the giant thing that's about to suck and or blow at us. Like, I'm not sure which way the wind is coming or going from, so...
Yeah, you have one action. What is it going to be? Like, what is your immediate reaction to seeing this?
I guess I just brace. I brace myself against the wall for whatever happens next.
Okay. What about you?
Dig my feet into the ground and brace
myself. Everyone roll athletics.
Oh, I can do that.
You get a +2 because you stuck the sword in the ground.
It's going to be 11.
Okay.
16.
Okay.
Holy shit. That is 2 8s and a 3. So
19.
16, 19.
+2.
+2. Actually, it's +2 because my athletics is at a +2 because gladiator. So
1 + 2 + 2 + 1.
23.
Okay. You beat the 11. Defenders win ties. So yeah, you feel a hurricane trying to pull you into the mouth of the thing. But the three of you brace, and when it stops, what do you do?
Like, onward.
All right. Yeah, you start running. Give me more athletics checks. As you start feeling this incredible low
Oh, shit.
sound, flesh scraping against distant walls, and that incredibly, impossibly low and rumbling bass of a giggle as something is chasing after you.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's more like something very, very large crammed in a very tiny space that's having just a great old time scooting after you. What'd you get on your athletics right away?
4.
All right.
9.
12.
All right, so Cranberry, you're furthest behind, and the two of you are up ahead. Cranberry's lagging behind a bit. When you see what would it be? Yeah, it kind of tries to flick you with its finger. So this column of flesh sails out and tries to smack into you. So it's going to be a little less accurate. It'll need a 4 to hit you. That's what you rolled. It does hit you with a raise. What is your toughness with armor?
It's with armor. This is +5 on the armor side. This is 5. Okay. Yeah, so that's to be 10 total.
Okay. It only got a 9 on its damage. You don't take a wound, but you are shaken because it did successfully strike you. So you're knocked down. And what are your two reactions to a Cranberry being flicked? And
Is his finger still out?
yeah.
I'm going to shoot it. See what happens.
Roll shooting.
Oh, both of them 8.
Okay. Roll damage, you get a raise, so plus 1d6 to that.
All right, so that is 3d12, 1d6, plus 3. 8, 19, 28. Do these explode? 38, 41.
All right. The finger is eviscerated, or heavily burned by it. You just high pitched cry that causes all of you intense pain.
On your feet, Cranberry Man.
Yeah,
Scooping him up.
yeah. You don't have to roll for that. Yeah, you help him to his feet, and all of you run off, and you can get out.
Yay.
Stay on the path.
And eventually the path ends and opens up into a new section. So as you all stumble out of the path, you come to this open area of catwalks and stairs leading up and down. It's just like a big stairwell, open air stairwell, like you would get in a mining platform or something like that. It's over. You can't even see the bottom of this area, but it's all metal and, this well worn, but still intact. And there is a young woman there working at a bench, soldering something. And she turns over to you and is oh.
Hi. Hello, miner person. What are you doing here?
I'm an inventor. I invent things. Yes.
Oh. So why are you inventing things here? This seems a strange place to do that.
Not particularly. It's pretty quiet around. This sector is pretty quiet. I mean, way better than the fucking that place. Oof.
Yeah, we just came from there.
Yeah, no. I'm. How many did you start with?
Just 3.
Oh wow! All of you made it.
We look after each other. That's what we do.
Yeah. Oh, good for you. A lot of people get curious off what's off the beaten path.
We stay on the path.
Ah, good for you. Yeah, I was just making a tracking device for one of my other inventions. Yeah.
So, familiar with this area at all?
Yeah, of course.
Well, we're trying to get to
Sector 7G. Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
It's like, why does that? Makes me think of something, but I can't place it.
It's an original sector name. Mm-hmm. Shut up.
It's like, so we're trying to get to Sector 7G.
Oh, yeah. The toxic waste reservoir.
Yes.
Why does it who would have a toxic waste reservoir?
Oh, there's 8 of them, but that's the big one.
For the big waste.
Yeah.
Okay. How far along it is?
Well, you want to go in that direction. There's 2 ways you can get there. There's the funicular, and then there's there's another one of the tributaries to toxic waste, a tributary.
Ooh, I've always wanted to ride a funicular.
Yeah, so, yeah. Well, I mean, if you have any... Hey, wait, do you have any spare parts or anything you could trade with?
I don't really have any scrap on me.
Well, if you spend a penny...
All right.
You did grab some random scrap from one of those crates that looked kind of valuable.
I absolutely don't remember doing this, but apparently you have something.
Oh, well. Yeah, the funicular has the funicular trolls there. And he wants his toll.
Trolls.
Yeah. He wants a toll.
So when we pass the troll bridge, we have to pay the troll.
So he can get it. So
it's a funicular troll.
So he can get some rolls.
He'll just shut off the funicular.
Because if the troll doesn't get no tolls, the troll don't need no rolls.
I guess you could try and fight him, but it'll be dangerous.
Yes, he'll type all sorts of mean things and post on the internet.
Yeah, the Toxic Waste River. There's a bunch of tubes there. You can just go tubing down there.
In Toxic Waste.
Well, you'll be in the tube over the Toxic Waste.
So what does it stop anyone of just sticking a body part in there?
Well, it depends on how tough you are.
I mean, I'm not worried about me.
I don't think she means like tubing, like in an inner tube down a river.
Wait,
I
think that's exactly what she means.
Yeah, go tubing.
Well, I got environmental protection, so I'll just cast one of those babies on me, and I can go flip-flopping around in the waste. Like a dolphin.
I tell you, I'm wearing power armor, so the problem would be you.
Yeah.
So, I can't order you to do that because, do you have a way to protect yourself?
You could make a ship or boat or something if you were lame.
Yeah, except I don't build things.
Can one of your tattoos be an environmental protection suit?
A suit of armor?
What's the point of these things?
Don't you want to be Iron Man?
Oh.
No. If I put on armor, that covers up my tattoos and I can't use them.
Just temporarily. I'm sure we could get you a suit of environmental armor just to slip on and go as we go tubing down this thing.
And I'm sure we could turn you into a small child again.
No,
but we don't want to do that.
I don't think you. Yeah, I don't think you could.
Her radio's like, we have all kinds of bonuses for those who join us in Carcosa. It's like, goddamn weird radio. She shuts it off.
I never liked that station.
Yeah.
You should not listen to it.
So we can either use the scraps to pay the troll and take the vernacular.
Oh, no, you gave the scraps to her to give you information about the thing. Yeah. You don't know what we don't know. The toll for the troll varies based on what the troll needs at the time. Sometimes it's food. Sometimes it's entertainment. Sometimes.
Okay, so we get there. Would you just tell me a story?
Every once in a while, he does get bored, but it has to be a really good story.
Maybe we'll get lucky and he wants music.
Maybe we could get lucky and he wants music. Why don't we see what the troll wants first, and if it's something that we don't want to pay, then we can tube the toxic.
I agree. Let's go meet the troll.
Okay. We'll go this way, then this way, then this way, and then up these stairs and follow over this catwalk, over this bottom, this...
Can I use the tracker to kind of create just like a virtual breadcrumb to get back here if I need to?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to see what the troll needs, and hopefully it's not something out of our power or lame.
Okay. So, as you start crossing this open air area, basically, again, just metal catwalk suspended over a big, dark pit. You can't really see the bottom of it.
Man, this would be a place for, the muse of industrial music to be.
I'll be giving nose checks.
Oh, here we go. 4.
You're not very... Yeah.
Pretty
7.
bad, 2.
7.
All right.
I've got a 9 or a 12, so let's go 12.
Okay. So you two notice in the darkness 2 red dots just sort of floating off in the air off to the side as you're walking over this long catwalk over a very, very deep pit.
Man, those really better not be snipers.
I don't think those are snipers as much as those are eyes in the dark.
You think? I mean, but should we...
Here, kitty!
And as you do that...
Tell us a story, Ross.
Yes, there is a very powerful story of definitely...
Of love?
Yes, sure. No, don't worry about it. Why would you even be worried?
What? Me worry?
What's love got to do with it?
Second-hand emotion?
Where are those things?
Yeah, tell us what the things are, Ross. Immerse us.
It's a big, scary thing doing big, scary things.
We'll be the judge of that.
Oh, okay.
Hey, kid, it's not low tip.
We're gonna get this guy to go to Carcosa and be a kid if we have to kill him. Hey, it's your boy Naruto here, coming to you live from this labyrinth.
Yeah, I hate that they...
Okay, if any old one would have a pirate radio station, it would be Nyarlathotep.
The problem is they put here's the monsters for this book, except for some of the monsters, they put them in the middle of the fucking here's the description of all the cities and shit like that, which is really fucking nice, because I was like, yeah.
They're trying to keep true to riffs.
Yeah, make it...
by making things really hard to find in books.
Yeah, really, really poorly organized.
But at least there's a table of contents.
Yeah, which didn't help, actually. There it is, Monsters of Atlantis. All right, I'm just grabbing stats for it. So, let's see here.
He's just grabbing stats, that's all.
Yeah, and especially you, 44, you realize you hear a very quiet sound as you're all looking and watching these red eyes in the distance, and it's a sound of metal, and you realize what it is with a 12. It's a screw unscrewing itself, and the sound is coming from up ahead. There's what are you going to do?
Screw you!
Okay, so we've got Catwalk that is opening up. I'm just going to pass the word on to everybody, which makes me think that we're probably dealing with either something that is telekinetic or something that is trying to drop the floor out from under us. So when that happens, Cranberry, grab a hold of me.
All right.
Steve, I don't think the Griffin can take all three of us, but I expect that you're probably the best at jumping and grabbing a hold of some other catwalk.
I have been known to jump.
Okay.
So we have a plan.
All right, yeah. Well, the catwalk, moments later, you hear ping, and it starts creaking as part of the catwalk is no longer connected in a load-bearing sense of the word. So you all, it starts going, or maybe time's slowing down, and you're just like, oh, fuck.
Griffin.
Yeah, both of you two give me athletics checks to handle the Griffin summoning and you two jumping on and holding on. And you give me athletics with a -2, because you just got to jump.
4.
Okay? Which is now a 2.
No,
With a 2? Okay.
With a 2.
All right. What'd you get?
Let's see, that is 11, and then, 11.
Okay. And what'd you get?
5.
All right. So the two of you are flying to safety at the hallway. You, Steve, grab on to the part of the catwalk that's still there, and you start hearing more screw sounds, and that's when it gets electrified. It has electrical manipulation as well. So it's a metal catwalk. So what is your toughness?
12.
Okay. That is a 15. So you are electrified. You take a wound. And it is going down, so you can spend a Benny to soak that, and then make an athletics check.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, so that to make that soak check, that is roll vigor.
Yes, I can do that. Yes.
Okay.
Vigor, that is what it is. Well, that's a 9. Let's see what this does.
Okay. So you don't take a wound.
10.
And you're able to scramble with a 10. With that raise, you're able to run up the catwalk and make it to safety. So yeah,
okay, I think I'm good.
Okay. So you just hear chuckling from the air.
Oh, you're gonna get it. I'm gonna get you. I am so gonna get you.
All right.
Is there more laughing?
No, just kind of fades off into the darkness.
What an asshole. That was a tough line, I think.
Yeah. He's very hard to impress demon. So the three of you continue on to the funicular. It's just like Akira. It's super cool. It's a big metal platform with all kinds of lights and a really cool control panel right there. And all this big bay door, that's blast door opens up.
Some cyberpunkish music playing.
Oh, yeah. And you go, there's red blinking lights. Oh, it's so fucking cool.
Gears?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Like you
sexy
wouldn't
gears.
believe it's
sexy.
like pristine. Just
So if you're like a Borg or an android, this would be...
you're like, my technology's better. Yeah. You'd be jealous, very jealous of this particular. And you take it for a while. And as you do that, you hear a little radio crackle on the control panel. Officer Isaac, this is the funicular troll.
Hi, Mr. Troll.
Hey, funicular troll, how's it going?
This is Surprise Me Day.
All right.
So you gotta surprise me for the toll.
I give him a penny.
Tell me what this meaning is. You can't.
It doesn't.
Oh my god! It's like,
Oh, wait a minute.
oh, it's,
I
okay,
want to surprise him.
I got something. Cranberry, stand perfectly still.
I will.
What are you doing?
Are you slap fighting for the entertainment of the
Yes.
particular draw? All right, you got to roll strength,
All right.
and you have to roll vigor, Cranberry.
So it's going to be
8.
Okay.
7.
All right, you don't wound him, but you do knock him down. He's like, all right, keep going.
Like,
Okay.
I'm incensed.
It's like, okay, it's your turn now.
To do what?
Slap me.
Slap Steve back,
Yeah, slap
and
me
then
back.
I've got the winner.
Yeah, slap me back.
I've got something better. And so I float, make myself perfectly horizontal, pointing my head at him, and I charge right for his solar plexus. I fly right into him.
Can you fly?
Oh, wizard.
Yeah, but wizards have spells. The fly is a spell.
Okay.
Dan's character, Daryl the Mystic, has the fly spell. Do you have the fly spell?
No, I don't.
Well, then you can't fucking fly, can
I
you?
guess I cannot.
Yeah, you're an ocean wizard, not a flying wizard.
On the other hand, do you have summon a bigger fish? Because you could slap him with a tuna.
Oh, unfortunately, no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a thinking man's game. It's not tomfoolery here.
Yeah, so slap fight me. Come on.
Yeah, so yeah, strength. Yeah, you are not a strong man.
5.
All right, roll vigor.
9.
Okay, it is a very you slap him solidly, but Steve does not even flinch.
It's like, ha! Excellent.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So you can concede now. We've done a round.
Okay.
All right.
Please don't do it to me again.
All right. Then the troll says, "All right,
Bye-bye.
I'll take the winner." Yeah.
Okay. Like, all right.
Okay.
I'm not like.
I haven't had a chance to go.
No. Yeah. No. You have to face Steve.
Oh.
Now. Yeah.
All right. Well, you get first shot.
Okay.
Are you juicing up? Are you using magic to juice yourself up?
Maybe.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Go for it. Yeah.
Come on. We got to make this one worth it.
It's like you have a fist. This is slap fighting.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Yeah. For listeners at home, yeah, we're all pantomiming the slap fighting technique. You know,
We've seen a lot of it.
we've seen too much of it, which is
Or just enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so yes, the tattoo activates
Okay.
Broken Link, and yes, I get a raise. So my strength goes up to D12 plus 1.
All right. Roll the. All right. What'd you get on your strength check? Or yeah, roll a strength check.
Now let's roll the strength check. So I've got a 5.
All right.
Okay. Roll vigor.
15.
Okay. All right. Your turn, Steve.
Like, here we go. Like, here we go. And I forgot, I also have a D12 plus 1.
I know.
11.
All right. Roll vigor.
That's not over my toughness.
Vigor.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we've been doing strength versus vigor. It's a direct attribute. Yeah. It's not a wound. You're not trying to kill each other. Like.
So let's see. That's a 10.
Okay. I mean, you were slapped down. You were knocked down.
But I help him up afterwards.
Yeah.
Like, and then like excellent.
Excellent. Yes, your toll is Steve.
Like, well, I get,
Yeah. You're going to slap fight Steve, right?
No, I said I'll take the winner.
Like, yeah, you're going to take on the winner.
No, I'll take.
oh, like I think I see the problem here. Like, well, I'm afraid they need. I'm the team commander, see, so I have to lead them.
Fine, you drive a tough bargain. I'll slap fight you for your freedom.
We were just doing this, like, what? We were just doing this for fun.
No, I'm into it. It's cool. I like it.
Like, I'm afraid I can't allow anything like to happen in my team.
Well, it's not your team. It's you.
Like, well, no, but if I'm not there to lead them, that they're going to be in peril.
Well, that's not my problem.
God's sakes, fight the troll.
Well, you can turn that funicular back around and just not. I'm not going to open the extra cool blast door to let you through, unless you fight me in slap fighting. And if I win, I get to keep you as a servant.
Slap him really hard, Steve.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'd hate to, because if it comes down to that,
Can I cast growth on his fist?
Oh, sure.
All right, I'm going to give you an extra big fist. You feel better about it?
like,
Giant
Jeez.
hand.
Jesus.
Slap the troll with the big hand.
Yeah, you get extra +1 on your slaps.
All right, well, let's fight each other then.
Okay. So the funicular stops, a side door opens up, and the troll comes through. He is a big troll.
Like, troll, how are you?
He's got a bunch of little goblins as his little entourage. And like, yeah, the troll. He's the funicular troll. Yeah. We're the funicular goblins. Yeah.
You seem to enjoy it.
Yeah, it's a funicular. It's cool. Everyone wants to be in this turn.
That is objectively true. This funicular is amazing.
It is. Oh, you're welcome.
Did you build it?
No, but we keep it clean.
It is immaculate.
Yes. So yeah, that's why they need the toll. Pays for the infrastructure.
Yeah. All right then.
All right. He will go first.
Okay.
He has a D12 plus 2. And
Just like so, he's this.
he is a wild card because he's named.
Okay.
Yep. And he gets a 12.
Of course he does.
Oh wait, no, actually this explodes. Let's see if that. Well, an 8. Yeah. So, yeah, 12.
Why did you roll a 10-sider instead of a 12?
For
It's
vigor.
It's vigor.
He's taking.
I'm taking the hit right now.
Yeah.
All right, I'll spend my last.
Okay.
Reroll.
Well, this will be a best of 3. I'll say. Yeah.
Oh, a best of 3.
Yeah. You can just take the first one. You can take your Benny back.
Okay. Like, oh, he got me then.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Opening your arms. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You hit well.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So Cranberry, 44, are you going to try and hype up, be hype man for Steve?
Let's see here.
Just shake it off, man. Shake it off. You can do this.
Yeah.
Slap that troll like he owes you money. Come on.
Do you remember how much I tortured you in the last adventure we had? Pretend that I am this troll.
Hold out your hand. I'm going to powder his hand.
Actually, we're just like, okay.
Yeah.
Just like the troll is now Cranberry next session.
All right. No, you sell that. Roll persuade. You get at least a 4. That'll motivate him.
There it is. 120.
Yeah, to get a faraway dark look in my eyes.
6 plus 6.
Oh, jeez.
Plus 6.
Holy shit.
Plus 5. So it's 18. That's going to be 23.
Holy
Hey, you
shit.
get plus 3. So you have a total of a D12 plus 5.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a 7. Oh, wait, no. Sorry. That is a 9.
Okay. Well, you knock him down. It's tied 1-1.
Actually, I'm like just. There's one of the teeth clenching, so blood starts trickling. I'm just thinking about that.
Damn, yeah, you're really fucking angry about that. All right, it's his turn. He gets an 8.
All right. For fuck's sake. Yeah. He got me.
Okay.
Fair enough.
All right.
My turn?
2-1. Yep. Go for it.
Same roll.
That someone else. 44. What are you going to do to persuade to boost his Steve's morale?
It's okay if you lose, Steve. Slavery's not that bad if you've got a good master.
Roll persuade. -2. It's not as motivating, but if you somehow still roll a 4,
Well, it's okay. I mean, you could end up like me. That's a good life, isn't it?
all right, you can make a standard persuade check.
So that's going to be a 5 on the die plus my +2.
All right, yeah, you get a +1 this time.
All right.
Because he didn't roll a 20-something. Absurdly right. So you have a
11.
D12 plus 2, I think.
13.
13. All right, let's see if he can do it. He does not. 2-2. All right.
He's like, you need to take a breather?
No, I feel alive. He does not feel alive, but he can't. He has to show he's tough to all the goblins. Ooh. Exploding. 23.
I don't see any way I could do this.
Unless you get an exploding die.
Yeah, that's basically all I can do.
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay. You were knocked down. You take from that, all this together is giving you 1 wound. But you can make your last slap with a -1. So you'll back down to straight D12. Unless one of you can.
What do you got? You got anything for me?
Yeah. You got any way to inspire him? You can use a Benny to whip out something performance enhancing. Yeah.
It's like, here's this. Pure supernatural anabolic steroids.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Actually, I'm just going to very discreetly tap the back of my arm, put a hand on Steve's shoulder, and I'm just going to say, I believe in you. I honestly believe in you. Tap, tap, heal.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you get that wound is healed. Yeah, that's
Okay, it's like, thank you, man.
all right.
Like, he's like, I love
Hit
you.
him with a fresh fist. End him.
Yeah, he does look pretty beat up too. He's not. He's definitely taken.
Let's do this. For fuck's sake, now I'm going to spend it.
All right.
There, but now we're talking. 23.
Oh, tied with his attack, and he does not beat that. So he is older. He has more of a glass jaw than you. So he just gets knocked the fuck out. He cannot claim the goblins are stunned, and they're like, oh, "That's a decision. As the impartial judge, we give it to the troll."
They're like,
I'm just going to pick up that goblin. I'm going to say, are you sure about that? Twist his arm a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. Your guy's walking away. He wins. All right, he wins.
okay, I shall walk over. Like, thank you for being impartial.
Yeah. All right.
I was like, we like impartial decisions, don't we?
Set him back down. Dust off the sleeves.
So yeah, you continue on. They open up the blast doors. You're able to complete the rest of the funicular trip.
I think we all learned something from this.
Yeah, take a bidding point back for being champion of the slap fighting.
Kind of like, did we invent this, or was this something that already existed? I just thought of it on the way.
Yeah, who knows? There's all kinds of.
There's a universe out there of games.
There is a big universe of games out there. So you get to the bottom of the funicular. It opens up into, guess what? More corridors.
But
as you're doing that, you come to an office area. They have like cubicles set up, and it's brightly lit, and you hear music, oddly soothing yet annoying music. In fact, those of you with any academics recognize it as Muzak, pre-Riffs music. It was very popular in offices and places of work.
should try to keep the office workers from killing anyone.
Yeah, so...
Until the day that it had the opposite effect.
But you can see there's a path through this office area that's pretty clearly marked. It's very far, but you can see the signs pointing to the exit. So I assume the three of you just follow that path.
Onward, but
All right.
but make sure to keep your eyes open for any crazy shit, because it's bound to happen.
As you're walking through the path, someone steps in front of you, coming from behind a cubicle partition. This is a humanoid wearing office clothing, holding a coffee mug, but their head is like this metal and wooden box that the music is emanating from. It looks quite old. Their fingers are clearly robotic. It's the oddest kind of robot you've ever seen, because again, their head is like this blocky music playing thing, and they don't seem to have any eyes or apparatus, but they seem to be able to perceive you.
Oh, hey guys, look, it's Radiohead.
Hey, and he says, and it kind of pantomimes drinking from the coffee mug, and you even hear a little slurping sound, but you don't think you see any
kind
liquid.
of a crackly slurping.
Yeah,
It's coming from a speaker.
Yeah. And it's like, hey, did you get those TPS reports done?
Of course, who wouldn't get those TPS reports done?
Oh, where are they?
On your desk. In the box marked.
No, this is my desk right here. It's not here.
Oh, it's on another desk over there.
Well, can you go get it for me?
Like, oh no, we got
The music starts getting louder and louder. All of you give me spirit checks.
I see what you're doing there, Russ.
4.
All right.
6.
7.
Sorry, 4, 5.
What'd you get?
7.
All right. Only 44 is unaffected by this. You really do need to go get those TPS reports to him. So both of you start heading towards different cubicles to look for that paperwork. And 44, you're just like, he's just looking at you, or you think he's looking at you, as your two comrades head off that area.
Looking at them. I'm thinking that the music is their weapon, so I'm going to try to counter song.
Okay.
So perform.
What kind of singing?
Or
what kind of performance? Is it singing?
a steel guitar, and I think I'm going to go for something a little bit punky.
Okay.
We're going to switch to We're Not Gonna Take It.
Okay. You try, but the sound is immediately counteracted. Like No sound comes from the instant you hit the steel guitar. It's like, I'm sorry, this is a work environment. We can't have distractions.
Okay. Turn his knob all the way down then.
All right.
It's right there.
Yeah, it is there.
Touche. No distractions.
So
You just touched my face.
yeah, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to put that in your quarterly review. Give me another spirit save.
That's a 6.
That is a 7.
We all work here now.
Yeah, everyone gets a penny as you all start working for a while. That's what there you go. So all of you kind of like black out for a bit, but when you all come to, you're in office doing paperwork. Cranberry, what paperwork are you doing? What office work are you doing?
I'm just transfixed by my screensaver, actually. I keep thinking we're going to make it out of the maze this time, but we always keep falling into a damn wall of fire.
All right, your phone is ringing.
I snatch it up and go, what?
We need those quarterly review reports.
Yes, and you shall receive them when I want to give them.
I need them by the end of business day.
I need them here with me.
Why?
I ruled you. I'm in charge of you. Go away.
Okay. You hang the phone up, immediately starts ringing again. Steve, what about you?
Finances.
Yeah? How are the numbers looking?
Numbers are looking bullish.
Okay. What about you, 44?
Corporate accounts payable, David speaking. Just a moment. Corporate accounts payable, David speaking. Just a moment. Accounts payable, David speaking. Just a moment. Corporate accounts payable, David speaking. Just a moment.
So all of you go to the break room or find yourselves at the break room again, and seeing each other, you kind of snap out of the haze for a moment. You don't know how much time has passed. You don't think that much. Like, you're not that hungry or thirsty. It's if you probably maybe like a few hours, and you can see the manager in the distance, sort of, holding the cup of coffee and looking at some other partition. But yeah, you can act again. So you can. Yeah, what do you want to do?
Like, I had no idea. Like, did people used to do this?
Yes. Apparently, that was an older thing.
So Boombox Head, he's the muse, yes?
Like,
no, I don't think he's the muse.
I think
he is the muse. He's the muse of Muzak.
and at that point, we should kill him.
I just wanted to see. I have a gun. And
Well, okay. I'll tell you what. Let's try that. Let's just try opening up. Let's light him up.
all right.
Okay.
Hold that thought. Before we go, we need to block his advantage. And there's an easy way we can do that. I'm just going to grab paper towels from the
Actually, let's
room.
put my helmet on and just
Okay.
turn up.
Okay.
Cut off, the outside sound.
No, you still hear it.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, all of you can give me occult checks.
I can't.
Okay, well then you can't.
Yeah.
But this is obviously some weird mystical bullshit.
10.
6.
Yeah, it is. So only things that would be incongruous to an office environment can exist here. So that's why your steel guitar didn't work. It's why, yeah. So you have to. It has to maintain the fiction of an office.
Okay.
So
what we're going to do is cue up the MacGyver theme for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make earplugs out of things that are found commonly in an office.
okay, yeah, all right.
We're going to use paper towels. We're going to wet those. That's going to be the base. And then to baffle out all of the sound, I'm going to take the number 2 pencils, chop the erasers ends off of them, and basically pack them inside the paper towels as the sound buffer.
Okay, that'll give you +1 on your spirit saves.
I guess what we could do if we want to distract him is suddenly start talking about unionizing.
Ooh.
You want to try that?
Yeah. All right.
He's like, I was going just loud enough, like slightly start, speak up a little bit, like so. Yeah, I've had some offers from one of the unions. I think we should hear them out.
Well, you mean Workers United?
It's like the same one. Yeah, they've sued. I've heard they've sued a lot of companies.
Hello, everyone. I'd like to know what your paychecks are so I may compare your pay to mine. See if you're making more.
All right.
Oh, yeah, we'll start actively talking about what we're making.
There's just this radio feedback sound, and the.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Did you think that you could tell us that we cannot discuss what we're making? Because it's against the law for you to stop us from talking about this.
Yeah. The music manager screeches, and all of you, like, everything blurs for a moment. And you're outside in a dark corridor, each of you holding a cardboard box with a bunch of like various knickknacks, like a hang in there kitten poster, coffee mugs. Like, what else is in your
Whose
little cup?
family is this?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, there's a dog boy calendar.
Yeah. There's a dog boy calendar.
Trade?
Like, yeah.
Like, no, I'm gonna keep this.
Yeah. So yeah, there's just random shit in there. Yeah.
Like
you're
an Emmy, apparently.
you found his kryptonite. Yeah. No role necessary. Yeah.
We will be suing.
Yeah.
Okay, that just came to me.
Yeah.
In a dream.
It was very, very good. So you come to another cross fork in the path. You're almost there. You're getting very close. But you can see there are two clearly labeled areas. One is labeled test range. And that sign is very official. The other sign has been ripped apart and scrawled into the metal wall with like plasma burns is Pit of Doom.
Well, that's a little ominous.
Well, let's get going to the freaking Pit of Doom.
Which way does the thing point to? I'm betting it's pointing towards the Pit of Doom.
They're both seem to be going the same direction. So it's like, do you take the left or the right path?
It's one of these.
So what was the left path again?
Pit of Doom.
Left path.
Left path is Pit of Doom. Right path is Pit of Doom.
Right path is the test range.
So which one do we want? Shot at or Pit of Doom?
Pit of Doom.
You know what? I want to see this Pit of Doom.
Okay.
It can't be all that doomy.
When you get there is an enormous bottomless pit that seems to sigh with agony, or at least that's what the sound of the wind coming up from the pit is. There are these massive metal like cages swinging on chains that are spiked and like skeletal remains in these gibbets, basically. And that's how you get across the pit.
Swinging on the gibbets?
Yeah, swinging on these metal cages, yeah. And
Swinging
there's
chains.
like bloodstains on the walls. There's signs of
Is
battle.
it fresh-ish?
Some of them are.
Fresh-ish?
Yeah, that's dried enough to stick to the wall. So,
Okay.
yeah. There's demonic symbols, scored on the wall, old ones.
Well, there's going to be demonic symbols,
Yeah.
of course.
So, yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't be a Pit of Doom if there weren't demonic
I mean,
symbols.
okay. As far as Pit of Dooms go, I'll give this one a 7 so far.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all of you can give me nose checks.
I mean, it definitely does seem doomy. Doomy, doom.
4.
18.
Okay.
Plus 4, that's 22.
Okay. Yeah, there's some like demonic gargoyle winged bat things up in the darkness overhead. There's some light, mostly like red emergency lights and like
Are they
weird
just
green-
watching?
Yeah, well, they're kind of with a 22, like, oh, they're going to just wait till we get on the cages.
Like,
Boys, looks like we're going to have us a cage match with gargoyles.
I'm looking. Look, we know you're up there. Look, if you come at us when we're on the cages, we're going to kill you. But nothing to say?
You just see a bunch of glowing eyes in the dark above you now. They're ready.
Would you leave us alone for a dog boy calendar?
One of them swoops and grabs it and disappears. Like,
Like,
yeah.
Okay, like we have some other random stuff in these boxes. If you like to go through them,
No.
like that one knows what it wants, though.
Yeah.
Can't believe no one wants my singing bass fish. Excellent conversation starter.
Yeah. So yeah, basically it would be there's too many for you to fight. Like it would be more athletics, dodging, or causing distractions to get the horde of flying demonic creatures from.
Well, it's time for more jumping, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
I love jumping platform sections, and yes.
Okay.
Okay, so are you any good at this?
Absolutely not. I'm an old man. Look at me.
All right.
Okay, so Cranberry, I would suggest, can you shrink to the size to fit in a pocket?
I will do this.
Oh, wait, actually, yeah, Cranberry. To get through this, you're going to need to shrink.
Man. I'll have you know, I've been practicing.
We know.
So whose pocket are you going to hide in? His or mine?
It would be yours because I tormented this person. I tormented a child.
I worked out my aggression on.
As if I were a Disney movie villain.
I worked out my aggression on the troll. Okay.
All right.
Whatever. You can fight overhost me, but only closely.
All right, the two of you give me athletics.
Hold him close, and time to dance. That's an explosion.
Brasame Maspire.
Big aura. 15.
Okay.
Okay, so 2 8s is a 16, plus 2 is 18, plus 2 is 20.
Okay. The two of you are making good progress. Let's see how the gargoyles do. Because there's a lot of them. So this will be against Tom. You will get hit as you're jumping. Just once, though. And so will 44 with a raise. So this will be 3d6, or 46 for you, because they got a raise. So 3d6, 7, only 8. Is that...
My toughness is 12.
Okay, yeah. They do have 2 points of armor piercing, but that only get them to a 10. So, yeah. But they get 46 for you. Ooh, 6, 8 plus 2, 10, and then 15, and 21, 23.
Jesus.
With 2 points of armor piercing, so yeah, that would be a wound, I'm guessing.
That will be a...
Probably just one. Yours is 19, right? Yeah.
20, actually. No.
Okay, all right. So yeah, just a standard wound, no raise. Yeah, are you spending that Benny to soak?
Yes.
All right, roll bigger.
That is a 6, 9.
Okay, you soak it, and you're able to not, as you were scored by demonic talons, as they screech and hiss, flying about, slashing at you, but you manage to get across the bottomless pit of doom. Good job.
Like, woo, ha! That was some good jumping.
Yeah. And you get to the toxic waste reservoir, and all of you can see that.
Finally.
Yeah.
Like, wow, look.
Just like in my dreams.
Like, look at this place.
This is massive river.
It's like, okay, how quickly would it strip something to the bone before falling into this?
I don't know. You'd have to test it.
I know. Like, do you have any idea?
This looks like a science problem.
Well,
I'm more of a magic problem.
Well, we're okay. Well,
What are we looking for in here?
well,
We're not. We're going to be putting those charges against something to make it blow up so that we can flood the
Oh,
coalition.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're
Like,
doing a terrorism.
Cranberry, did you forget the mission?
Of course I did.
Oh,
I'm
Cranberry.
old.
You're like, oh, Cranberry. Don't you ever change.
That's my bird.
Like, why did you give him up?
I wanted to win.
Do you think maybe you could be learning a lesson here?
God, I hope not.
But
The lesson is that this isn't a terrorism if you're technically the good guys. It is an act of freedom instead.
And it's never a war crime the first time.
I'm not sure if that's the slogan we want to put
Well, that's
on
what
the t-shirt.
Grandma says that all the time.
So you're looking for the wall that right? It's a retaining wall on the outside part of the reservoir.
Yeah.
And as you do that, all of you feel the air temperature drop, and the two of you, you sense demonic energy. And a person in a janitor's uniform steps out of the shadows in front of you as you're walking towards the wall, and he says, "It looks like you're trying to make a mess."
What? No.
The two of you can roll a cult.
Like, what gave you that idea? As I'm holding explosives.
5.
Okay.
I've got a 4.
Okay. Well, that's a basic success, and it's a pretty basic thing. That person possesses hell. He's super possessed by probably the demon that you sensed earlier. And this is probably a civilian that has been stuck in here for a long time, lost outside of time and space. Maybe a pre-Rift civilian who's just been, little time fuckery, has only spent a couple of years here, not 300 years that have passed in the outside world. And so, yeah, if you could definitely kill him with your mega damage weapons, but and it's an innocent civilian possessed by a demon, and they are crackling with demonic energy.
Yes, well, I mean, you get into this sort of business in the real world of Rifts, you understand what collateral damage is. We're taking this fucker down.
Well, there's two ways we could go about this. How are you at exorcism? Can you exorcise?
That's not a power I've taken, no.
With an occult skill, if you can capture the person intact, it's an occult skill check to do that, opposed by the demons. Either of you can. At least you know theoretically how to do it. I think there's spells that'll just do it in like one action, but if not, it's the hours and hours of chanting and bullshit. But first you have to capture them, make them harmless, which is not easy because the janitor starts levitating in the air and points off, because you're at the bottom of this reservoir, right? On one, you're on the right side is the wall, And past that wall is all the toxic waste. And so it's not like all the way to the ceiling. So basically they're gesturing towards that in toxic waste. They're basically water bending, but for toxic waste. And they're creating this whole like column of toxic waste and pointing it at the three of you. So probably all of you should like, I don't know. Well, what are you going to do?
I cast environmental protection on I and my party.
All right, Cat.
I am going to slap my ass and pull up my shield.
Give me an arcane check. It's your spellcasting attribute or skill.
Oh, yeah, down here. Okay.
Yeah, definitely don't want to fail this.
5.
All right, you cast it. I assume you're casting on all three of you.
Yes.
All right, so that's what you're doing. You raise the shield. What are you doing?
Do I get anything above this guy?
Yeah, there's a big pipe.
Just hanging around, just a pipe.
Yeah, just
It's like what
Try to,
connect
like,
to the wall.
try to like maybe try to shoot it to kind of like make it smack into him.
Okay, good. You could probably kill him if it fell on him. It's a big pipe.
That's right. He's a really squishy person.
It's just a regular dude. You can just stand there and like.
You can't have any compunction about whether or not we slaughtered this human when you look at it.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
No, actually, I have an idea. I'm gonna just like this is probably gonna be a really stupid idea. I'm gonna try to like just get around the guy and like clamp a hand over his mouth.
Okay, well you can't. If you do that, you won't be under Cranberry's environment.
Okay, in that case, I'll just wait until the toxic wave passes.
All right, so the toxic waste, thanks to your spell, does not harm any of you.
Yeah.
However, it does start eating away at the environment. So you need to blow up that specific part of the wall. If too much more of this area gets damaged, it's gonna flood the wrong area, and your mission will fail. So
We haven't lost a mission yet.
All right, we'll focus fire on getting the C4 charge.
all right, so new round.
Okay, look, do you think you guys can distract him?
Can I?
Actually, we will do I just want to see if you go before him. So I am going to put down 4 cards, and you can just point at which one you want. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Who wants to pick a card?
I'm going to pick the cutest one.
All right.
This thing.
Yeah. The queen. All right. 1, 3, and 4.
I will take 4.
All right. 9,
3.
4. And what does he get? A 7. So queens go first. What do you do?
Let's see here. So we're gonna. You want us to distract him?
Well, I'm going to try to get the explosives in place.
Okay. All right. So let's see here.
And this looks like a magical fight. Maybe you guys could do this.
Let's see here.
I say you made a basic check. You would know that, like, trying to persuade the victim to fight back would help. So rhetorical appeal, like a persuade check, but also figuring out what would make this person want to fight back against the demon.
Okay, so we really don't want to kill this guy, right?
Oh,
I'm trying to keep him alive.
Yes, I'm totally going to try to keep him alive.
Okay, all right. Because I was thinking maybe I could use my environmental manipulation to, turnabout's fair play. Now you get the radioactive poop.
I mean, you could, but you don't know if he's going to... The demon may let the human eat it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we're going to try to keep... I mean, like, I don't care, but my compatriots do. So
Yeah.
I got to be on the same page.
Okay, what are you going? I mean, you don't have to, but yeah, that's a choice you make. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, I guess I'll do the rhetorical check that you.
Okay. Well, what's your angle?
My angle is let's see here. Have pride in no longer being controlled by a fearsome outside force you don't understand.
Unionize against it.
All right, I'll let you make it a base. Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be. What skill am I running?
Persuade.
Persuade, that's it. Okay. So 6. Plus 4 is 10.
10, yeah, that's really good. So he's shaken. He will lose his action as he's like,
It's like, there's no union.
Union, yes, no. Demons hate unions. Oh, yeah, that's just canon and riffs. All right, so 9 was...
You hear that, Kevin? That's canon now.
Yeah, so 44, you're next.
Oh my god, look at the mess. Somebody's going to have to clean up all of this toxic waste that is not in the proper receptacle. Do you realize how much work you're making for you as the janitor or the other janitors that you work with? Think about what's going to happen to the low man on the totem pole, the new kid. The new kid's going to have to clean up all of this. Think about the mess you're making for the new guy.
All right, you can make another persuade check.
So that's an 8.
Okay, yeah, you stun-locked him. Like, there's limits, there's diminishing returns to Radical, right? But you stunned him this round. And the next round. But so yeah, he loses his action. So Steve,
All right, I'm going for the spot to put.
all right,
plant
give
the
me
bombs.
athletics to get there.
I can run.
You can, but there's like pothole. Well, holes in the floor.
There's melted.
Yeah.
That's a 9.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty good. You get there. Next round, you can plant the charges. So, new round. He is stunned this round.
Quite frankly, I'm stunned.
He's quite frankly stunned. So, Cranberry, what are you going to do?
Let's see here.
So, the next step in exorcism would be painting. Well, there's 3 things you need. You need to restrain him, obviously. You need to paint or carve or inscribe something. There are runes of exorcism, right? They're holy symbols or symbols that counteract demonic magic. And you made your occult check. You know what the basic symbols are. So you would have to figure out how you would depict them on the person, like on his skin, and then bind him. And then 3, you would have to close his eyes and mouth. So,
Man, you sure you just don't want to kill him? That's a lot of work.
Look,
that's to start the process. It's hours of work to succeed. So yeah, what do you want to do?
if you can inscribe, I will hold.
God's sakes.
Once we blow up the thing,
I don't know.
we can leave it.
It's an
half
occult
done.
check to make it. You just tell me how you're doing it.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think of how to draw it on him. I mean, like, I just run up there. I thought he was flying around.
Well, he was levitating, but like your rhetorical appeal, like he's only floating a couple inches off the ground.
Okay, so I run over and tackle him. And I get ready to scrawl in those occult symbols.
Well, how are you scrolling?
You have a pen.
I have a really shitty thumbnail that I haven't cleaned in years. I'm gonna just gouge it into his skin.
All right, -2. If you have a Benny, you could say you had like an appropriate.
Okay.
There's a pen in the box of your stuff.
Yeah. There's
Excellent.
you have body paint. Yeah,
Yes, I get one of those pens out. And yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Learn this one in prison, my boy. 5.
All right.
I can believe you
well,
were in
actually,
prison.
yeah, you have to kind of hold your action. So you need to give me athletics or fighting to wrestle him. Because he's still
Hey,
twitching.
David,
Wrestling.
you're Chloe. Let's you and him wrestle.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that is a 7 + 2, 9.
All right, yeah. So you wrestle him, and you start painting the runes. So he is no longer stunned this round. So he...
Well, we had 2 rounds of stun.
No, that was included last round. You get... So yeah, give me a battle check to plant those charges.
I am so glad I took that.
Yeah. You get to... Yeah.
There we go. That was terrible. Mm-hmm. 10.
Plant the charges. All right. How are they being detonated? All right.
Like trigger.
Okay. You got it. Ready to go.
Actually, so is the retaining wall? Is it like inclined?
Yeah.
I'm going to slide down.
Actually, no. You don't want to go below where the explosion is because it's going to go down, right? Like you want to just jump off. Then
I'll hover up. I'll stand above.
It's like it's flat against the wall and down because basically you're punching a hole in the reservoir wall and then like a hole down for the waste to go into the coalition. You're above the coalition forces, right?
It's like get him up here as quick as get him off the ground as quick as you can.
Yeah, because not all of it's going to go in there. So a new round. Give me another rune inscription.
Does he need to keep holding?
Well, the other thing is, actually, no. You need to figure out a way to close his eyes and bind his mouth. Otherwise, he can still do some shit.
Okay.
You're still holding on. You don't have anything restraints. You have to. You. That's your action. Is just holding them. You can't do anything else.
There's an old Garfield toy in my box of shit. I stuff it in his mouth.
All right, that'll get his mouth, but not his eyes.
I know. Give me a moment there, Dad.
Well, that's your action. That's all you can do.
Oh!
Yeah, you got the Garfield phone. Or what is it? Garfield
plushie.
Garfield.
Little Garfield.
Could I have a flashbang on me?
You're not there.
I'm up here, but I could throw it down there.
Well, no, you don't want. You want to flashbang your friends too?
Well, I would tell them. I'd tell them, fine. Don't let me. Fine.
They're all clustered in the same place.
Always get in the way. Tom just wants to flash us, man. Can't let him
All
have
right.
You've never seen anything like it. Trust me.
So you're just holding him. That's all you can do. His eyes are still active. Both of you roll a d6.
D6.
2.
3.
All right. You meet eyes momentarily, and he tries to do something evil and demonic magically through the eyes.
I am so immersed.
Yeah. Well, you don't know if it's mind control or trying to reap your soul. It's bad. But he rolls 2 ones. Actually, I get Benny's. I get to reroll that. There we go, an 8. So roll a spirit.
So that's an 8. Plus 5, 13.
Okay. So you don't take well, here's the you have a choice. He is trying to annihilate your mind, trying to annihilate your soul through evil demonic magic. You're resisting it, but you can't come away clean. So you can either let go and break contact and not take any damage, or you can just take a wound and hold on and keep holding on to it.
I will take the wound.
Okay. So your eyes start bleeding. And you're having a bad time. And
Cranberry, rip off my sleeve and use that to blindfold him.
Okay.
All right. So hold on, Steve.
Yes.
Are you just running to minimum safe distance and detonating? Because give me a notice check, actually.
2 and 2.
All right. What are you gonna do?
Getting to minimum safe distance.
All right. Just athletics.
Yeah.
All right.
6.
Okay. You're at the minimum safe distance, not the maximum safe distance.
I'm waiting for my team to God, get this guy out.
Oh, they're out of minimum safe. They were already at minimum safe distance. You had to run a ways to get to the wall, so you could detonate it now and
let me know if I'm good to go, and I'll wait to see what they say.
Okay. Are either of you? Well, what are you saying, Cranberry? You're the only one in position to say anything.
Well, I haven't gotten his eyes covered yet. He can't see what's happening.
Yeah.
All right, it's like Santa. We have to keep the magic alive.
All right. So demonic energy is pouring out of his eyes, blasted into 44, causing him to bleed from the eyes, and smoke is coming off of his face. Like it's not good. What are you going to do to cover his eyes?
Wow, there's a sweatband in this box of crap.
An 80s sweat.
Give me a spin. Do you have a Benny left?
Yeah, I got 3.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. It's a lead. It was made with lead.
Sure it was.
Yeah. Stuff in the 80s. They were made with lead. It was
It
great.
was made with lead. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's lead and asbestos. It's one of those really great sweatpants.
All right.
You remember leadbestos?
So you've got them contained, and you're at the So what it comes down to, Steve, is you have a choice.
Okay.
As you run toward them, you see your comrades have just secured him, just put a blindfold over him. But then you hear a hissing sound above you. You turn back, and you see it's still controlling some of the toxic waste, and it's hovering. It's being pushed or telekinetically moved over the charge to melt it. So you only have seconds to decide. If you detonate it now, it'll complete the mission, but all of you will be in danger. Or you could run back and try and grab the charge and save it and let your friends perform the exorcism and do it safely. So do you want to do the mission finish the mission, complete the mission and put everyone in danger? Or do you want to try and save the charges and get the exorcism done first? You realize it's come down to this. You have to make the choice in an instant. All right. There's an explosion. You get an athletic charge with a +4 bonus because it's easy for you. You two, if you want to save it, the janitor and yourselves from the tidal wave of toxic waste, you have a -4 to distribute amongst the two of you on an athletics check.
How many bennies have to spend to get rid of that deficit?
You can't.
Oh.
You can spend it to re-roll or spend it to soak the damage you take.
Okay.
But
I will take the full -4.
Okay.
all right, so basically what happens is 44,
Once the wave starts, I'm going to huck the janitor and just
pushes both of you to safety, and you pushes you onto a nearby pipe above the water line, essentially, as you go under. So you give me athletics check at normal, you give me at +4, you give me at -4.
I got a 14.
Okay. Damn.
So that's 23.
23, yeah.
So I've got a 9, so that just became a 5.
Yep. So let's see what the toxic waste gets. I'm gonna spend my second penny to reroll that because I'm a dick. There we go. So you will take. Let's see here. That's a 10. So yeah, 21. So you take a wound, and you are
going to spend this Benny to soak that.
all right. Well, make a bigger check.
Because that's only 1 over toughness, so it's going to be an easy soak. And that is a 6 on the die.
All right. So you are washed downstream, essentially. But your clothes are singed and you reek of toxic waste, which smells awful in a way that you can't really
Metallically
describe.
awful.
Yeah, basically. But you survive. You have the janitor, and you're able to finish the exorcism now that there's no risk. And yeah, you complete the mission.
Yeah.
Yay!
We did it!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Need a shower.
Yeah. And you can make the way back now, and there's no demon chasing you, so it's a lot easier to get back. The funicular is.
I'm still going to stay on the yellow path, though.
Oh, sure, yeah. And the toxic waste river is now just a toxic. Well, it's just a creek. It's just a ditch now.
Yeah. Is the troll awake when we get back?
Well, if you take the funicular, do you want to take the funicular?
Let's just walk beside the creek.
Yeah, let's just walk beside.
Yeah. All the toxic waste is gone now. It's all been drained into the coalition
In
base.
my process of exorcising the demon, is there any way I could coerce my exorcised demon to tell me the name of the demon that took my beloved Stetson?
Oh, he'll make a bargain with you. Let me keep the janitors. You can. I'll pretend to leave and let your comrades know, but let me keep the janitor, and I'll give you a third of his true name.
No.
All right. Yeah.
No, we're cool.
All right.
Fairly well.
All right. He goes back to hell. Well, that's the sound they make.
Wow, that's a lame ass demon.
Well, yeah. He tried his best.
He did what he could.
He did what he could.
How's the janitor?
Very confused.
Like, good morning, sir.
Yeah.
Like, do I freak you out at all?
Yes.
Okay, so you've been in here a while.
Yes.
Where are you from?
South Dakota.
I don't know what that is, but we're going home. Like, we'll get you someplace safe. Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So he's shell shocked, but he's a pre-riff person, so he has a wealth of knowledge about the pre-riffs.
Janitorial services.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. It shows you something about the gig economy, which sounds awful. So yeah.
Maybe the riffs did the Earth some good.
You each get like a 15,000 credit bonus for taking out a coalition outpost in the orchestra and performing a dangerous mission.
Like to imagine all sitting around like you like killing DBs. Like, I love killing DBs. Like, you hear that? Poop.
But yeah, yay, you did it. Questions, comments?
I made my first command decision.
You did.
You really did.
Yeah. We're proud of you, buddy.
And I'm just like, I can't believe how happy I am that worked and you guys are okay.
Yeah. Any questions, comments?
Because you guys are my family.
Yeah. Cool. Well, thank you all for listening.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you all the players here for playing, and we'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. Let's see.